our teacher. She was raised in Sacramento, California. She earned mathematics degrees from the University of California, Davis, and the University of Oregon. She was the ultimate smart hippie chick. She was a pacifist with a rebellious spirit. She adored John Lennon, the smart Beatle. One of Lennon's famous quotes states, "When I was 5 years old, my mother told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life." Heidi understood life. She lived life. Heidi constantly sought adventure. She loved travel. Just last semester, she spent her sabbatical term exploring the shores and mountains of Hawaii. Upon her return, we discussed that Heidi did not love everything about Casper. For example, every morning, Heidi pored over newspapers, including the New York Times. I recall her being frustrated because living in Casper, it was impossible to have the New York Times delivered daily. For those with subscriptions, the Monday through Friday papers would arrive bundled together 1 week late. Heidi's quick mind and sharp wit meant she was able to debate politics with anyone up to the challenge. Her favorite quote was written by Benjamin Franklin and states, "Those that would give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." I am confident Heidi still holds this to be true. Heidi did not love Casper's wind or cold weather. And believe me, Heidi's having a little chuckle today at our forecast of 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Despite our lovely weather, Heidi did love the outdoors. When walking along the Platte River Parkway, she'd never let us take the paved road. Instead, we walked along the dirt track that hugged the river. Heidi loved literature. While working, we pondered facts like, why doesn't Casper have a Barnes & Noble? Likely, Casper was too small. That wasn't sufficient for Heidi. She, in turn, wrote to Barnes & Noble and demanded an answer and informed them of the beautiful, little, quiet town of Casper, Wyoming, and the fact that they were missing out. Like so many of us from out of state, Casper has a way of growing on you. This was true for Heidi. Jim was the rock that Heidi had been searching for all those years. He was kind, gentle. He adored Heidi. Even though Jim was unable to travel with Heidi to Hawaii, she knew he would be home, eagerly awaiting her return, because Casper was home. What Heidi loved most, besides Jim of course, was music. It was common for Jim and Heidi to invite friends over to a barbecue and hang out in their beautiful backyard. You should note that Heidi could grill lamb better than any Australian I've ever met, which is one heck of a compliment. Heidi and Jim invited their friends over to get out their guitars and join them in music and song. Heidi had a beautiful voice. If Heidi were writing this, she would sing to you, "I got by with a little help from my friends." She'd want to thank the Saturday Morning Breakfast Club for always being there. She'd want to thank Ray and Sue for their open door and endless hot meals. Excuse me. She'd want to thank Jared for being a moral compass. She'd want to thank Valerie for sharing her passion for the arts. She'd want to thank Brooke for his reliable bad jokes. In fact, she'd want to thank everyone in the physical sciences building for just letting Heidi be Heidi. She'd want to thank all here at Casper College for making the college home. Here at Casper College, we are blessed. We are lucky. Casper College cares. The teachers like teaching. Heidi loved teaching. She cared deeply for her students. She somehow managed to make mathematics enjoyable and understandable. So students, here's a final homework assignment from Heidi for your winter break. 1, read a great book. 2, get outside and find a winter outdoor activity that you love. 3, listen to and discover your favorite Beatles song. On a sunny day in Casper, Jim and Heidi could be found sailing their boat at Alcova with friends. When I picture Heidi, I can smile. I see her relaxing and sunning herself on Jim's boat, guitar in hand, strumming a tune and singing aloud. All we are saying is give peace a chance.